Balloon 6-1 Layout to launch. In the realm of balloon inflation, the process from layout to launch involves various considerations and methods. The manufacturer's specifications, the launch site surface, the assembly order, and the removal of the balloon from the chase vehicle all contribute to the diversity in pre-flight layout and inspection. There is no singularly superior way to lay out a balloon, just as there isn't a universally optimal method for inflating it. However, two prevalent approaches for cold inflation are the spread layout and the strip layout. Pre-flight considerations. Before extracting the envelope from its bag, the pilot must assess current conditions. Taking a moment to walk around the launch site is advised, ensuring the surface is free from debris that could potentially damage the balloon. It's crucial not to drag the envelope bag along the ground during extraction to prevent holes and tears caused by sharp objects. Instead, the bag should be lifted clear of the ground unless the launch surface is pristine. Spread layout. The spread layout method is widely adopted for inflation. By handling the envelope with load tapes, the fabric is gently pulled away from the center until it assumes its normal shape while still lying flat on the ground. Care must be taken during this process to avoid causing any damage. Balloons typically have an even number of load tapes, and by using the number on the load tape, the envelope can be properly positioned for inflation. One crew member on each side of the envelope fabric starts at the mouth and travels the length of the load tape, pulling the fabric taut up to the equator. This ensures that the bottom is laid out flat. It's crucial to handle only the load tapes during this phase to prevent damage to the fabric. Lifting a load tape and gently flapping it up and down helps avoid tears and other damage by trapping a small bubble of air, allowing for smoother handling and deployment. Strip layout. In situations where inflating on pavement or a confined launch site is preferable, pilots opt for the strip layout. This involves pulling the envelope straight out from the basket, ensuring the top gore is on top for its full length. The entire envelope is then inflated using a fan, potentially requiring a larger fan based on the balloon's size and envelope material. Once the balloon is stretched out, ensuring correct attachment of control lines, deflation, cooling, or rotating, to the basket, as per the manufacturer's instructions, becomes crucial. While this method minimizes fabric contact with rough or dirty surfaces, it necessitates careful attention from the ground crew to ensure correct deployment. Progressive fill. Progressive fill, a coordinated cold inflation technique, involves inflating the envelope directly out of the bag while connected to the basket. The crew gradually pulls the envelope out of the bag as the fan runs, allowing for a controlled inflation. Another variation includes the crew holding the envelope, releasing it progressively from the mouth to the top, ensuring the lower portion is filled with cold air. While this method facilitates faster inflation, it may pose challenges in attaching a parachute top and preventing line tangles. Inflator fan placement. Choosing the right inflator fan depends on the layout technique. The strip layout method demands a large, powerful fan to shape the envelope, while the spread layout method requires less fan energy. Fan placement varies among pilots, but the general principle involves situating the fan to the side of the basket, directing airflow into the balloon's mouth. It should be positioned far enough back to allow the airflow to seal the throat efficiently. Pilots often use small pieces of fabric or surveying tape on the mouth, assessing their orientation to determine optimal fan placement. Proper placement ensures efficient inflation, preventing airflow from escaping. It's essential to conduct this assessment without the burner to avoid inadvertent damage or fire risks. Packing the balloon with cold air is preferred, creating a tighter mouth that minimizes the risk of burning fabric and makes the balloon less susceptible to light winds when round and tight. Safety restraint, quick release. Securing the quick release or safety restraint is critical, preventing damage or injury in case of a break or premature release. Manufacturers specify approved tying-off methods to avoid destruction of components in light winds. Following the balloon's flight manual for recommended procedures enhances safety during inflation. Passenger briefing. Before inflation, providing passengers with a briefing on behavior during the flight and landing is crucial. Passengers should be instructed to stand in the designated area during landing, facing the direction of flight, with specific body positioning and waiting for the pilot's instructions to exit the basket. This procedure, widely accepted in the ballooning community, ensures passenger safety and understanding of landing sequences. With pre-flight preparations complete, excess equipment stowed, and radio checks done, the balloon is ready for inflation. If you click like and subscribe and leave a comment, we will provide a coupon for a free PDF download, one of 9 ebooks. However, each individual can only download up to 1 out of 9 ebooks for free.